Prepare to explore. Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
What's the time? Time to go to Henry Post Jewellers, your watch specialist, in-store or online.
SAFM News Briefing.
Hey, it's Matt Layton. Eastern Australia is facing a barrage of severe weather, with heavy rain, thunderstorms and destructive winds threatening widespread disruption. Emergency crews have rescued people from flood-affected areas in New South Wales and Victoria, and flood warnings remain active for several regions. Senior meteorologist Angus Hines says the New South Wales South Coast and Illawarra have copped the brunt of the rain.
A number of weather stations have recorded over 150 millimetres of rain since 9 a.m. Tuesday, and some stations are up over 200. This is enough rain to cause surface and flash flooding, inundation of homes and properties. This rain, combined with strong to damaging wind, can also bring down trees and possibly cause power outages.
Australia's inflation rate has softened, easing to 4.9% in October, adding to the case for the Reserve Bank to pause its interest rate hike cycle. The lower than expected figure was driven by falls in housing, food and transport costs. The RBA is likely to keep rates on hold in December and will closely monitor inflation data over the summer. Brittany Higgins has provided harrowing details of her alleged sexual assault by Bruce Lerman in a federal minister's office in 2019. Higgins described feeling powerless and unable to stop Lerman, leaving her feeling waterlogged and heavy. The testimony is part of Lerman's ongoing defamation trial against Network 10 and journalist Lisa Wilkinson. And Aussies are being urged to only swim at patrolled beaches this summer, following a surge in fatal bystander rescues.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Richmond's new coach warns the Tiger Army needs to be a little patient as they implement their new game plan. Adam Uze says his men have come back in good shape and headspace, adding they'll have to fast-track things.
There's going to be some ups and downs, some bumps along the roads, but what I do know is that our boys train really hard and they're really driven to get back to where you can see some success they've had in the past. Our job is obviously to find the next one, so we're going to be impatient to try to get them there really quickly.
And Cameron Smith hopes to bounce back at the Australian Open after a disappointing performance at the Australian PGA Championship.
Buying or selling, rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Today on the Limestone coast, windy with a low of 14 and a top of 20. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a low of 13 and a high of 22. Tune into the Briefing podcast on Listener to lift the lid on important issues that matter to you. Download the Listener app now and search the Briefing.